Hello, hello, hello. Let me go ahead and check this very quickly. Um, Give me a moment. I don't know if I can't hear because of one reason or another. One reason or another. Okay, can't hear it. Cool. Check on that in a second. Okay. Hello, everyone, and welcome to day 2 of the Super Mario Marathon. We're back. Sorry for the late stream. Well, if anyone's watching this, it's probably after it's been streamed, but I worked, so and now I'm here. I just wanted to get a couple games done, hopefully, because I was itching to play it. And I'm trying my best to make this like a daily thing if I can. There's definitely gonna be some days where I can't, but for the most part, I'm trying to make it daily. So here we are again. I'm cold. I'm in a blanket. We're gonna play some Mario. I do have some bad news, however. If we go on to our next game, Punch Ball Mario Bros. This was released on October 5th of 1984. It's Mario Bros, but instead of hitting the enemies from below where they're standing, I think you just throw a ball at them. It's as simple as that. It's pretty much the same game, maybe with subtle differences, and you throw a ball at the enemies. I try to play this. I have the game like on my computer, but I cannot for the life of me figure out how to actually run it. I've tried uh, multiple different emulators. I have no idea. Um, if anyone knows, and if anyone's watching this at any point in time, please contact me and let me know because I'd love to play it. I think it was released exclusively in Japan on Japanese computers. I might be wrong about that. That might be also why it's kind of hard for me to play. But either way, that's the gist for that one. So we will be moving past Punch Ball Mario Bros. Unfortunately, but moving on, we have the game, the one that started it all. Okay, Super Mario Bros. Released on the NES on October 18th, 1985. Maybe I don't know if that's actually confirmed because for some reason I've heard that there's so much confusion on what day this game released. It was definitely October of 1985. They just don't know what day, apparently. I don't know. That's not important. Either way, it's Super Mario Bros. It's like, it's the game. So we're going to go ahead and get that started here. If you'd give me a moment. There we go. And there's Super Mario Bros. I'm playing this on the NES, the NES Mini, I should say. But I do want to test real quick this audio. I do want to test real quick. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Testing, 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 testing. Okay, I think it's good. We're gonna run with it. Um, okay, yeah, I think we're good. Mario Bros. Here we go. So, I I think my first experience with this game was on the All-Stars version of it for the SNES, which is true for a lot of the early 2D Mario games. Everything that was on All-Stars, pretty much. Not the Yoshi's, or not the Super Mario World version. I forgot real quick, though, I do need to pull something up. If you'd give me a moment. This game would give me a moment. Pause that real quick. Hold on. I have this thing to pull up. Okay. So I'm going to move that there and that there. Okay, so I can still see everything going on. Cool. Okay. Oh, I actually don't have notes for that one. That's fine. Okay, yep, cool. Alright, here we go. Can I turn my volume up? I won't risk it. I don't want to mess anything up. Okay, here we are. 1-2. What was that for? Sorry, I need to like recalibrate. I'm so thrown off from the shift I just worked. It was the weirdest shift I've ever worked in my life. I don't know what was going on. I got there and it was just a completely different cast of people, like people I had never seen. There may be two employees out of that entire giant group of employees that I just didn't know. I did not know them. Never seen them in my life. I met a lot of people today. But just a weird bunch of people. I work at Publix, by the way, for those curious. And I do a mix of different things. My primary job is a cashier, but that includes bagging for other cashiers, which in turn also means doing the carts outside, because bagging and carts are synonymous at Publix. There's a regular schedule, you know, it shows you what you're doing all day, and then there's the cart schedule. So if you're bagging for any part of the day, you always have to check the cart schedule, because obviously you have to know when you're on carts. Obviously you go outside and you push all the carts back in. But where was I going with that? I walked in, I was bagging, and I was bagging for like this older lady with some type of accent. Again, she was a new character, I'd never seen her. I don't know exactly what type of accent it was. Something European, I have no clue. But she was nice. They were all nice. It's just weird. I've never seen them before out of the month that I've worked there, which I guess is, well, obviously it's possible, but I don't know. I just wasn't thinking about it. Anyway, I should probably talk about the game that I'm playing. So yeah, this is Super Mario Bros. First experience, only experience for a long time was the All-Stars version, because that's I don't know why that death really threw me off, but yeah, that's where I experienced it. I don't remember my first experience with this, but it was definitely some type of re-release, because I didn't have an actual NES with the actual cartridge for this game until like 2022, and I've been playing Mario since I was like 4 years old, so I don't know exactly when I first played this version. But I like it. I think it's simple. It works. Obviously it worked. I mean, Mario is Mario today. Mario is who he is today because of this game. So, you know, this game's pretty big, pretty good. I'm trying not to make a concentrated face too much, because I watched back the previous live stream and I realized I look constipated half the time while I'm playing. I really am trying to focus, because one thing about this game is I've beaten it, but I don't think I've ever beaten it without using some type of cheat. Not like a full-on cheat, but like this version I think has like save states. I might be wrong about that, like the NES Mini. I feel like there's some type of way to do save states on here. I just don't remember how. But like there's that, and then not more importantly, but what I've actually used is the Nintendo Switch Online rewind feature. That's what I'm referencing, because I've beaten the game a couple of times using that. But in terms of actually beating the game, I don't know if I've ever done that without the help of something like that. So that's what I'm hoping I can do with this playthrough here. And that goes for a lot of games, especially the earlier ones, because they are hard. Like, it's one thing about early Mario and early games in general is that they were just a lot less forgiving, you know? Like, you would just be killed for no reason. For what felt like no reason. So I'm trying to be careful here. Okay. I really want to do like an infinite lives trick, but I don't know when I can do that because I'm scared. I know there's a trick to, like, when you get a game over, you usually go all the way back to 1-1. And I know there's a trick to where you don't have to go all the way back. And you can restart at the world that you died in, at the first level of that world. I don't know that trick. Those guys are the worst. I think it's 8-4 maybe? Or maybe it's this one. Where it has just the gauntlet of Hammer Bros along the brick wall. Yeah, I'm just dying. Am I? Okay, crap. I don't know the trick. No! Alright. That's fine, you know. My main concern with a lot of these games was that I'd be done with them too quickly. Especially the ones that I played a lot. And a lot of them are important ones. Like this one. This is the first mainline Mario game, I'd say. I think a lot of people would say. So it wouldn't really feel right if I just blazed through this game in one shot and then moved on. It just doesn't feel right. That's the same concern I have with Super Mario 64, because I actually know how to beat that game quickly, unlike this one, clearly. So I'm debating whether or not I want to do a 16-star run, which uses some glitches, just so I can, like, showcase it. Because it's, like, that's the only game I'd be able to showcase, like, crazy glitches like that in. It's the only game I really know like that. But at the same time, like, it's Mario 64, like, it's the first 3D Mario, so I almost don't want to do that. I kind of want to do, like, a full 70-star run without any cheats, to, you know, fully showcase what it would be like to play that game casually. So I don't know, I'm leaning towards 70-star, because even then, I can still beat it pretty quickly. Like, I don't know, I'm very rusty, but I can say that I can probably beat it in 2 hours or less. That's gonna be my guess. We'll see. But I don't know. That might be the only other one that I'm scared to beat too quickly, because there's not really any other games that I know like that. But yeah, this game, I'm not the best at it. I'm not the best at old 2D Mario, so I figured I would just go through the game like with the fastest route, which is, well, fastest route without glitches or anything, which you're watching now, which is just, you know, secret exits. Okay, I messed that up. Is that gonna affect me or no? It just might, unless I can clip in there. Come on. Please. I need to, like, spam jump as soon as I get in there, I think. The issue is when I press the left button, crap. Did I really just do this? I was just talking about how I could get to these games quickly. Ooh. I think I get under it for a second, but then like it pushes Mario out instantly. I can't do it. Come on. Okay, maybe I get on one of these and like that. No, that's not gonna work. Maybe down here. I can't believe I did that. Really? I had the fire flower and everything, and you're gonna make me restart? Oh my gosh, I literally got it. I need to be ready. Not locked in. What the heck? The secret is to jump. And then, oh crap, time. No, please, Mario. No. I'm either gonna do this or die trying. The answer is die trying. Okay. That's fine. That is fine. Let me go ahead and retry that. Secret mushroom there, by the way. I wish I could share more about this game, because it's like, you know, Super Mario Bros., but I really don't have much else to say. I guess a big thing with this game is speedrunning. The speedrunning scene for this game is crazy. I really wanted this to be the game that I got good at speedrunning with, or however that makes sense. But it's just so insanely precise that I would train for years. Practice for years. And probably still be nowhere near as good as the people speedrunning it now. It's insane what they can do. Frick you, bro. I do like the movement in this game, though. Like, once I actually get used to it for a second, it feels really nice. That's probably why a lot of people get into speedrunning it, because the movement feels so natural, and then they naturally beat the levels fast anyway. So they might as well do it at a professional level. But it's a cool idea. The only thing I actually took serious, like in terms of speedrunning, was Minecraft parkour maps. Like, you know, back in the day, if anyone watched like Preston Plays, you know, he would play a lot of maps by this guy named Heelk, however you say his name. He made some really cool parkour maps. It's like all the ones you see on those TikTok, like Am I the Asshole Reddit story clips. It's like it's that. It's basically what they are. And can I get a... Okay, wrong step. But those maps, there's quite a few of them, and I started playing them a lot, like a lot in 2020 during the pandemic, and like I wasn't even really trying to get insanely good at them at first. I just naturally played them so much that like the level design, the map design I should say, was literally burned into my brain and into my muscle memory to where like I could probably do a good portion of it with my eyes closed, and that's not an exaggeration. It was a lot of fun. It was like the it was like the one thing that I was like pretty good at. So I just kept practicing and practicing. And then eventually, after, okay, please don't give me game over. One moment. Okay. Just wanted to see. Anyway, there was like this tournament thing. It was more like a race. It was just a one-time race on one of the maps because what the creator did was he made a server, a Minecraft server, where instead of downloading all the maps individually and playing them and having to like go back to the beginning every time you wanted to replay the map, he instead just made a server with all the maps on the server. So you could just go back to the lobby and you could just pick from any of the maps without having to restart or download anything. And they would host little events like that. There was a race on one of the maps, and I was pretty good at the map, so I decided I would try the race because even though they were literally like the top #1 speedrunners for those maps, I just had a stroke there. For those maps, I just figured it'd be fun. I wanted to see how far I could get and how much I could keep up. And it was really shocking because there was a Discord call where like the moderators and the map creator and everything were kind of just chilling in a call, watching the race, spectating it, commentating too. It was like live commentary on this Minecraft parkour race. And somehow like halfway through the race, I caught up to the top people, and for like 30 seconds I was first. I was in front of everyone. Literally the top speedrunners, I was in front of them, and all the commentators were like, oh my gosh, and this guy, this random dude, coming in hot, first place. But and I was going good. I was holding my ground, but then I didn't know about a shortcut that speedrunners knew about, so I just went the normal way, and all the speedrunners immediately just flew by me. They're like, oh, looks like this guy didn't know about the shortcut, and then that was it. That was my little 5 seconds of fame. Is it 15? It's 15 seconds of fame. But that was that. But it was enough to be like, okay, like if I learn the shortcuts, I have a good chance of actually keeping up with these speedrunners and possibly getting higher up there on the leaderboard. So I started actually trying. Like I got the speedrun timer. I was recording my runs. I was, doing all that, which I didn't do previously. I was just playing casually. And the closest I got was second place. I got to second place on the leaderboard. And when I posted it on YouTube, in the description, I said, okay, next time I post a speedrun, it's gonna be the world record. And then that was the last speedrun I ever posted. So, technically I didn't lie, but that was a fun little time. I still play them occasionally, but not as much because it's gotten to the point where they're so engraved into my brain and my muscle memory that it's not even really fun to play them anymore. It doesn't feel like I'm playing a game. But it is perfect for when I want to listen to music or like a podcast or something, because it's one of those tasks where you're still busy with your hands, like you're doing something, but it's not taking all of your mental capabilities, and you can still focus on listening to whatever it is you're listening to. So it's one of those things. But currently streaming for almost half an hour and still have not beat this first game out of the multiple I had planned today. I'll probably still go through with them because I don't work until like 12 or something tomorrow, so I can afford to stay up a little bit. But It's hard scheduling this thing because I um well I okay, just getting into my complete backstory here, but I'm from Michigan originally, and I moved here, which is North Carolina. I moved from Michigan to North Carolina to be with my girlfriend because we were long distance. It's a really weird move because not weird, but it's a lot because I'm only 19 and I moved about 12 hours away from like everything, all of my friends, all my family, the place I grew up, the place I was born, like my high school, everything, the college I went to for a year, like all that stuff was back there, and I just moved all this way. So it's been scary, but it's been so much fun because I don't know if anyone listening to this has been in a long distance relationship, but it takes a lot out of you. Like, it's worth it, but it's hard. It's very, very hard. And I didn't want to do that anymore. And I thought to myself, I was like, okay, well, would I rather, um, okay, we're on 8-4, so I'm sorry for focusing, but I was working. I was working all the time because I was saving up to move here. That's another thing I'm kind of proud of is that, like 99% of the money I moved here with was money that I made myself. Like I didn't really start getting help. Do I go in this pipe? This level's like a maze, and I don't have notes written down for it, so I don't really know. Yeah, and then this one. I don't even know what I was saying anymore. I'm completely gone. But, okay, was that not right? Or was it right? No, I've been here before. That wasn't right. But I was working all the time, and I would come home, and it would just, I'd be bored, and every once in a while I'd hang out with my friends, but, that was about it. So I thought to myself, would I rather come home from work every day to nothing, or would I rather come home every day to my girlfriend? That was basically my thought process, and obviously I picked my girlfriend, which is why I moved here. So yeah, I saved up, moved here, and basically the whole point of this is that it's hard to figure out when to do these streams because like I spend a lot of time with my girlfriend. Obviously, that's why I moved here. And our work schedules are almost completely opposite, like all the time. So, oh my god, I thought I died there. There we go. Sorry for the cutoff, but that is Super Mario Bros. Completed. That's my first time ever, I think, beating that game without any cheats or help whatsoever. So that's very good. Tick that off. Now, unfortunately, our next game, as you'll see in a second, let me just hide that and power that off. One moment. I'll get back to my story in a second. Okay. All right, here we are. Our next game in the Super Mario Marathon grand reveal is versus Super Mario Bros. All right, this is an arcade version of Super Mario Bros. Basically, and I actually wanted to search up real quick. Give me a moment. Differences between Super Mario Bros. And versus Super Mario Bros. Okay, I don't know actually. I think maybe there are some lost levels mixed in here, but I also have that game put after this one, so I don't think that was out yet. I don't know actually, but give me a moment. Let me do that. Perfect. And get this up and running. Okay, I can put the NES Mini away for now. Move to the PS4 controller. Can I make this how do I? Oh, perfect. But not perfect yet. What do I do? Okay, hold on. Okay, there's that audio. Need to make sure all the audio stuff is good. I don't know how many tokens I need. Or coins, I guess. I'm just gonna insert them out. Like I said, this arcade game. So we got some doohickeys here. Okay. There we go. What was I doing? Checking the audio. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let's pause that. And then let me go ahead and check that real quick. One second. Checking the audio. Testing, 1, 2, 3. 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 Okay. That's pretty good. I'm going to turn it down just a tiny little smidge. And go back into full screen. Whoa. What the heck? Sorry, I know I'm making this a lot more complicated than it has to be. But sorry, it was just very loud. Okay. Let's begin now. Versus, oh, that, I don't know what the screen's doing there. So the colors are visibly brighter and the screen is visibly glitching. But we're just going to try and get through this game so we can just do it. We're just going to get through it. I might literally just be playing the same game I just played again, but we'll see. I've never played this game before. I've never seen this game before in any classic arcades, which I've been to quite a few, and I've never seen it, weirdly enough. I feel like it's literally the original Super Mario Bros., but arcade version. So it's interesting that I've never seen it, but oh well. So far, so normal. The colors are a bit weird. I like how Mario looks with the fire flower though. But I mean, this is literally just Super Mario Bros. Right now. Curious if the warp zone is going to be different though, because sometimes I like to play with that in these things. Nope. Looks like it's the same. Is this still the same 4-1? Yes, it is. So literally just playing the same game. That means I have to try and beat this game twice. So we'll see how this goes. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, I spend a lot of time with my girlfriend. So, whoa, that's different. Wait, we're remixing it now. Alright. Got caught on the step. Some remixes there. But yeah, I spend a lot of time with my girlfriend. Our work schedules are like opposite, so I have to make sure I'm planning my time accordingly. Between her and my job and this. So it's a bit of a weird thing, which is why I'm streaming at 1 a.m. But oh well. Okay, that's awesome. That Koopa's not usually there. Okay, this is interesting. Question is, how do I go about that? That would have been sick. Have to be very careful here. Like that. Okay, so if you didn't know, in the original Super Mario Bros., you actually just latch onto the vine instead of going straight through it. So that's why I got a little bit confused there, but let's continue on. We now got a mushroom, so we don't have to worry about doing all that fancy stuff. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, now he latches onto it. I'm really confused on what the differences are here. Like, there's very slight differences. Like, I think some of those mushrooms... Oh. World 6. So no... Okay, we got a little bit more Mario to play then. Now, this is where I'm going to be worried, because I don't even know if these were in the original Super Mario Bros. Or if they're like remixes like the other thing was. I have no idea. I don't think this was in the original Mario Bros. Definitely not. Maybe elements of it. But even then, I haven't played all of the original levels in the original Super Mario Bros. So I would not be able to tell you. But we'll see. Ooh, dang it. Oh, I do not like this. There's so many pipes. And what's crazy is that we have even more versions of Super Mario Bros. To play. I don't even know all of them. And I don't really want to spoil all of them either. But just know that this is not the last time I will be playing this game. Well, it should be the last time I play this version of it. Like ever in my entire life, but definitely not Super Mario Bros. Get away from me. Well, I'm moving the screen. I think I just off-put Mario's location. I think that's a speedrunning tactic right there. discovering the speedrun tricks for Versus Super Mario Bros. This is an NES ROM, weirdly enough, though. I don't know if it's just like a... Whoa. This might be a Lost Levels level, maybe. I don't know. I guess I'll find out when I actually play that game. That game's scary. What am I supposed to do here? Take a leap of faith? Yes. Oh no. My mushroom. Damn, this gotta be Lost Levels. This is crazy difficult. You gotta be kidding me. Okay. One life. Okay, wait, no, I think I held A and then pressed start, which is the trick on the original NES version to save your spot in the world, but I don't think that's what happened. I think because this is an arcade game, you can continue from where you left off and not actually fully restart, but I don't know. Either way. Alright. We actually are going to be here for a minute. There's like checkpoints throughout the level. I don't think that's... It's definitely not a feature of... I need to lock in for this. Okay. Locked in. I think I'm getting sick. Which... that might affect the streams, I don't know. On one hand, it can make them more frequent and longer because I won't have to work for like a day or two. But if I'm also too sick, I might not feel like streaming to 0 viewers. So I heard that Twitch got rid of the ability to see viewers that aren't chatting, like lurkers. They got rid of the ability to see lurkers. So that's honestly, I kind of like that, especially for being a small streamer. Not even just like literally a non-existent streamer, basically. I like that because what happens usually is the idea of streaming is like, sounds fun, but then I actually stream and somehow get a viewer, and then I get so nervous and scared to say anything that I just end up being silent like the whole time. And it makes it less enjoyable for me and a less enjoyable stream overall. So low-key, I kind of like that. But if they're chatting, it's different because then I actually have someone to talk to. But if I see that viewer count just go up by 1 and nothing, like there's no chat or anything, then it kind of scares me because then I feel pressured to like be entertaining and talk, even if I am trying to focus or just not talk or whatever. I don't know. Anyway, let's see if we can beat this level again. Oh, that's cool. Is that gonna kill me? No, it's not. Leap of faith. What are you doing down there? What are you actually doing down there? How am I supposed to see that? Okay. I really, really, really don't want to use save states or anything of the like. I want to beat these games the OG intended way. I do not want to do any fancy shenanigans. Okay. I've talked about like everything I could possibly talk about for this game. I don't know what else to say. I might honestly just sit here and focus. Ooh. I'm very excited for this whole thing though, because like it blew my mind how many Mario games I just have not played ever. Um, like it's shocking because it's hard to put into words like how much I like Mario and how much it consumes like a lot of the things I do and who I am as a person. Like that sounds dramatic for a video game character, but like I'm not even overselling it. Um, like I don't know. It's crazy to me how many games I haven't played. Especially something as big as Mario Party. Like I don't know what happened in my childhood, but I have just not been the biggest Mario Party guy ever. Um like I remember playing I think it was 8 on the Wii with the weird little worm guy. I remember playing that and I think I rented that from Family Video. I think that's how I played that game. And then okay, like it's just a short jump. I don't understand the physics of that. Hold on a minute. There we go. Okay. Played Mario Party 8. And I don't think I played Mario Party 9, but I remember distinctly watching it on YouTube. Oh, does this Koopa tell me? No, it does not. I remember watching a lot of Mario Party 9. It was like this group of YouTubers. I don't remember who it was. I thought it was TRG, like Chugga Conroy and those guys, but I think they're just now doing a playthrough of it, like right now, currently. So I don't actually know who it was, but either way. Fuck. And then, Mario Party 10 I did have, and I did play a little bit. And I remember liking that one, but it wasn't the best I remember. Please. Okay. Moving on to 6-4. Every world is a checkpoint. I'm trying to remind myself of that. Every time I get to a new world, it's a checkpoint because I have the continues. So I just need to get through this. I don't know what these levels are from. I don't know if they're original. I don't know if they're from the Lost Levels. And low-key, all of this might blend together, so I might not even know when I do get to the Lost Levels. I'm stressing. I got one life. I got one chance right now. This is it. I want to get up there. Nice, nice. Okay, I'm stressed. I need a water. My head hurts. I didn't even get to talk about my crazy shift at work, really. Oh my god. It's just reset. That's fine. I needed a mental reset from that sip of water. Anyway, as I was saying way earlier, and I never finished, my shift at work was I can't handle this music. I actually can't. It is blaring in my ears. I don't even know if it's like quiet on stream, but I can't do it. Okay. There we go. Sorry if the music's quiet. Can't handle it anymore. But work. So I went in there, I was bagging, which also means carts, and like I said, I live in North Carolina, and right now there is I don't know if it's currently going on. The weather app said it would be, but there is a constant downpour of rain. And if it's not downpouring, it's constant sprinkling. Like there's no break. It is just every second of the entire day there has been water falling from the sky. And so I have to do carts in that weather. So they give us these bright yellow, raincoats. They got the little clear hoods so you can have, more vision. But it was just not a good day for this to happen because I just got new glasses yesterday. And I might have talked about this yesterday when I streamed, but what happens when you get new glasses most of the time is that there's like a fishbowl effect. Like your entire vision is like a fishbowl or a GoPro even. And I've experienced that before. That's definitely happened, and it's like normal. But these ones are like crazy, like a crazy amount of distortion. And the distortion itself has gotten better since yesterday when I got them, but I don't know if it's because they're just so new, like the lenses are so new that they're not like they're too clean, too clear, but every single little light reflects off of them so badly to where I can literally see behind me at all times. Like I'm looking right now and I can see the wall behind me. It's the weirdest thing. It's in like the peripheral side of my vision. It's really weird. It feels like a superpower. I can literally see behind me. And it feels like I'm viewing like a 4D object. Like, how they try and explain that in those TikToks? Like, that's what it feels like right now. I'm viewing a 4D object, and that object is my life. And I'm viewing it like that. But it's really bad because right now it's fine. Like it's pretty okay. Like I can still see behind me if I look, but for the most part it's fine. But when I'm working at Publix, and this is a grocery store, there's like blinding bright as hell lights on the ceiling on at all times. Like there's no escape from it. The entire place is lit up like that. So I really just can't see at all what I'm doing. I can't see if any of the lanes need a bagger because that was my job. Like I just can't see a single thing, and it's pretty bad. But where it wasn't bad was outside, thankfully. But the bad part about that was the rain, because I wear glasses, as I've been talking about, and it's like a rain magnet. Even if I have my head straight, like looking straight down at the ground when it's raining, I will still somehow, some way, have my glasses be covered in raindrops, and when that happens, I can't see. And since I'm busy doing carts, I don't really have time to sit there and wipe them. So the water drops like dry onto the glasses and leave the watermarks. Dang it. So then I can't really see anything. And dang it. It was just bad. And then my shoes aren't very good at keeping water out, so my socks were... I literally wasn't touching it, but that's okay. My socks were drenched. I had to change my socks when I got home. Which is what I think is the main contributor of me feeling sick right now. I think that's a thing. I heard when I was young that if your feet are like really cold or wet, then you can get sick from that pretty easily, and I think that's what happened, because I couldn't do anything. I can't just not wear socks. My feet would get wet anyway, and I obviously didn't have socks to change into, so I was just kind of screwed, sitting there with wet and cold feet. So I was doing that, just on and off bagging, doing that, which was honestly the worst part, having to take off that raincoat every time, because I have a lot of like stimulation issues. Like, it's not stimulation, not the right word. What is the word? sensory issues. Gonna ignore that game over right there. But like taking off that raincoat, putting it back on with all the wet and cold water on it is just not. It was a nightmare for me personally. On top of not being able to see outside or inside, it was like there was nowhere I was safe. I just felt completely horrible, and it was a 5-hour shift, which means no breaks, no lunch or anything. Which, I mean, that makes sense. It's fine. It's just, again, no break. There's nothing between me and the outside and the inside and anything. It was just bad. And I was stressed the whole time because I was working the closing shift, which means obviously I have to close the whole store. Not just me, but I'm part of it. And it varies a little bit every time, but luckily today I was just moving around this machine. You've probably seen it, but it's just a machine that like sprays water and then collects it as you move the machine. There are some variants where you can sit in it, but we don't have those ones, so I have to stand there and push it through all of the aisles. But I got the easy job. I got the aisles that you literally just go up and down all the aisles on each side. And that's it. You just do that and you take it to the back and clean the machine. And there's 2 machines because there's 2 people doing it. There's the aisle person and the perimeter person. I've been taught how to do perimeter once, but I don't remember it because they didn't really teach me. They kind of just did it with me there, and that was it. So, I don't know. Okay, we got the mushroom, so that's cool. And probably gonna lose it, but yeah. So I got the I got the easier closing job, which was nice. But yeah. I need to get up. I need to get up there. It's instant reset if I don't. Just kidding. But okay, so this goes down, and that goes up, and then I jump that. And then jump onto that, and onto that, which I've made it here before. And I do not remember what to do next. Okay, it's that. So I'm going to knock you off, so I don't like you. Do that, that, and that. And we're back onto the castle with probably like 1 life remaining, I think. I need to find a 1-up glitch or something. 2 lives. Okay, there we go. I need to find something. Because that's what I don't count as cheating. Like if it's in the game and it's not a glitch technically. Oh my gosh, the corner of the fire bar. Like I wouldn't consider a 1-up glitch a glitch personally. It's something that could have very easily been programmed out, especially after all these years. Like there was 1-up glitch. There is a 1-up glitch in the original Super Mario Bros. That like obviously Nintendo had to have been aware about, and yet they still continue to have that in current Mario games. So it's like they're not patching it out for a reason. I don't think they care. It's kind of part of Mario in a way. Oh gosh, is this a maze? I really hope not. Okay, well. No! My head actually hurts so bad. This game is killing me. I don't know how many more times I can replay these levels. I thought I was going to get through Super Mario Bros. 2, The Lost Levels tonight, but I don't even think I want to start that game. I genuinely don't. So once I beat this, I think that might be it, unless there's a short one after this one, because I cannot handle all that. I'll be real. I'm tired. I need to go to bed. It's past my bedtime. This is not good. We hit the hour mark though, which is nice. I wanted to at least stream for an hour. I was really disappointed yesterday that I couldn't stream for longer. I literally streamed for like half an hour, a little bit over that. That was a bummer. I miscalculated how much time it would take for me to set up the games that I needed to play, which also happened today. I would have been streaming like probably an hour earlier, but I had to I was trying to figure out how to play the Punchball Mario Bros. And some other games that we won't be able to play, and I couldn't figure it out, and it was taking me too long, and I was making sure everything was set up. So I keep miscalculating the time, but it wasn't really my fault because I didn't get home until like 11 something, 11:10 tonight after work, so can't really blame me. But all right, let me do this freaking level again. Hey bro, where are you from? First time chatter. I'm from Michigan, but I just moved to North Carolina like a little over a month ago, and now I'm playing Mario. So how about you? I've been trying to get past this level for the past forever, so bear with me. Argentina. Oh. I did the thing where I said what state I'm from and not that I'm from the US, but I guess that was probably obvious. That's cool though. I don't really know a lot about geography or anything, so geography? Is that what I meant? I don't know. Are you just from Argentina or do you still reside there? Please, yes. Oh. How many lives do I have? 2. Back again. I was born in Argentina, so my English is not so good. Well, no shame in that. Was English is English hard for you to learn? I feel like it's one of those languages that people say is hard, but I can't really have an opinion on it because I was born speaking it, so. No, my gosh. I made the mistake so many times. Oh, just pronunciation. Okay. Well, that's good. Do you like Mario, or how'd you find this stream? You're pretty early. This is day 2. Please. Where are you? Okay. Ooh, that's not nice. Why are they doing that? Let me go under here. No! I looked at my second monitor for 1 second. And a game over. Looking for Mario streams. I like Mario a lot. I even bought a Switch because Mario Maker 2. That's a good game, and I will get to that one. I don't know if you know what's going on here, but this is day 2 of the Super Mario Marathon, where I keep dying. But I'm playing through every single Mario game ever released. I think this one's from 1984 or 5 or no 6. I don't know, something like that. But yeah, that's kind of I started it because I like Mario a lot as well, and I figured that I haven't played a lot of Mario games, even though he's like my favorite video game character ever. But I was looking at a list of all the Mario games, and I just have not played a lot of them. so I figured I would do this marathon thing. Love Mario Odyssey, but my favorite Mario game is Mario Galaxy. I didn't play Mario Galaxy 2 yet. Really? That's surprising. Did you get the Galaxy 1 plus 2 re-releases on Switch? Because that'd be a cool way to play Galaxy 2 for the first time, because that is a really good game. And Galaxy 1 is really good too. That might be my favorite as well. Yeah, that's probably good. That's a good idea. I've heard there's some good improvements there, but I can't really afford to spend $70 on 2 games I already have right now. But one day I'll get it. So I don't know about you, but I like physical game releases. I don't really like the digital stuff. It's helpful, but I like having actual displays of things in my rooms. Very nice stream you have. Thank you. It's a little bit scuffed, like the chat. I don't know why it's off-centered like that, and I just messed up that. But okay, did I actually just crash the game? You got to be kidding me. I was trying to show something off. There's no way. Gosh. Give me a moment. I like physical games too, but here in Argentina it's kind of expensive. Oh, really? Like, do you know how much like how much is it converted? Like the Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 pack. How much is that in Argentina compared to US? What is going on with this game? I'm restarting the emulator real quick. Oh my gosh, you have to be kidding me. That's really unfortunate. I just messed everything up. That's gotta be fun. Okay. Let's do that. Okay, we're back to World 1-1. That's great. Just what I needed. $100,000 Argentine pesos. That's like 66. I haven't even heard of that situation. I'm the most uneducated person on the planet Earth, but hey, you got a $4 discount compared to the US, so you got something there. But yeah, it is more expensive. I just if I can afford it, I try and get it because I like how it looks. Oh my gosh, I fell. Argentina economy is super bad right now. I know it doesn't sound so expensive, but it's really hard to win money here. Yeah, I'm sure it is. That's got to be unfortunate. You have a job? Sorry, I don't mean to pry, but I've never really heard a lot about other countries outside of like very general facts about them, but I haven't heard a lot about Argentina actually. Interested. So I just work at a grocery store. That's my job. So I don't have a lot of experience. should probably just restart. But oh well. Dang it. Yeah, I'm restarting. But I don't want to mess this up again. Maybe I just die. It's very expensive right now. Being general stuff like basic stuff for the market. Oh wow. I know nothing about the economy, but I have noticed everything's getting expensive lately, which sucks because I'm 19 and I just moved out on my own, and like as soon as I start my own life, everything just wants to skyrocket. So I don't want to get political here, but just food for thought. Okay, hello, I'm back. I don't know what happened. My OBS crashed and it turned the stream off. Okay, I think we're back. I just lost the one and only chatter I had. Dang it, that's not even right. Sorry, live editing right now. Is everything else right? I don't even know what's going on. Probably. Okay. Sorry about that. Now please don't crash everything. Okay. We're good. It's displaying. That sucks. I was talking to a guy. Talking to that dude. Now let me not miss the warp again. I so desperately need to be done with this game. I should be asleep in 8 minutes. 8 minutes. So I can get a full 8 hours. I don't even know what time I work tomorrow. Maybe I should check. Okay. Locked in for this. Boom. Got the warp. Dang it. Can't believe I lost the Argentina person. That was my one chance. I want to make it my goal to get at least one unique chatter every stream. Yesterday we had Fernando the Man, I think it was. And today we had False Break from Argentina. That's kind of out of my control though. I can't really control if I get a unique chatter, but it'd be cool to have one. Because that is how you build an audience, you know. You get a unique chatter every day, you know, they're going to want to start coming back. And then all of a sudden, you got, you know, 10 people that once upon a time were all separate unique chatters, but now they're all watching you at the same time. And I got 10 consecutive viewers. Get on the vine, please, Mario. Thank you. You know, if only they had a warp to World 8, it would solve a lot of these issues, but here we are replaying World 6 yet again. Let's not mess this up this time. And I still have to play the... not only do I have to play like 20 versions of the original Super Mario Bros., I have to also play the Lost Levels, which is extremely hard. Just a harder Mario Bros. And then I have to play the All-Stars version of those games, because even though it's the same exact game, they look different enough to where I qualified it as a unique thing. Because the package itself with all the games together is a unique thing, so I figured I should count it as a whole. So, kind of unfortunate, but oh well. We gotta see all these games. It's gonna make it so worth it once we get all the way to the end. I can't even imagine that. Like, this is gonna take me a long time. Like, I'm guessing definitely over 6 months of my life dedicated to this Super Mario Marathon. And in that time, there are going to be more Mario games that have come out. Maybe only one, actually. One that we have to play on the marathon. But, like, you know, this isn't going to be the only thing I stream. Like, I still plan on streaming other things as well. So, I would be streaming those games, you know. It'd be cool to stream my reactions to the Nintendo Directs. I've always wanted to do that. Like, stuff like that. I'm excited. I always had the idea of being a streamer. Well, I don't like that word streamer. It's like, makes you think of a certain genre of people. But, just like someone who streams, oh god. Please. Oh my gosh, I did it. And we're still good? We're still good. Okay. I thought everything was over. Well, it still is, actually. Whatever. What was I even saying? I genuinely don't know what I was saying. Oh yeah. Streaming stuff. You know, like I said, Nintendo Direct reactions, other games, new Mario adjacent games, because I said this yesterday, but even though this is a full-on Mario marathon, I'm not playing games like Luigi's Mansion and like spin-off things like that. Like, I'm sorry to all the Captain Toad Treasure Tracker fans, but I will not be playing that in this marathon. I do love that game, and I might play it another time, but not for the marathon. This is strictly like Mario, like Mario in the title, Mario. But there is Mario Tennis Fever, or Mario Fever Tennis, I forget which one it is. Coming out on Switch 2 in... It's the stupidest things that keep killing me. I think it's in February is when that comes out. So, assuming I have enough money to get that game on launch day, I would be streaming that, regardless of if we're at that point in the marathon. Actually, I take that back. It's a tennis game. I don't really care. I'd rather do it in order. And there might be even more. I kind of doubt it, because it's not like you get a new Mario game every month, but there could be. Who knows? I was actually originally going to do this whole marathon as like a casual thing that I didn't stream. Like, I was just going to do it myself. But I figured, like, if I'm going to do this monumental of a task or of a thing, like, I might as well record it. You know, like, I shouldn't just let it go to waste in my memories as the thing I did once where I played every Mario game. it'd be cool to actually have recorded footage of me doing that. So that's where the whole streaming idea came from. Oh god. I have to do this crazy jump. Fuck. I actually feel sick right now. This is not good. No! You actually have to be kidding me. I can't. I actually can't. I hate this coin stuff. Why isn't it inserting more coins than one? Okay, now I have 2 coins. Okay. Alright. We're still good. I'm just going insane. Worst part is I wasn't even mentally prepared to spend a long time playing this game. Like I thought I was gonna breeze through Super Mario Bros. Sorry about that noise. Breeze through this one, breeze through all of them, and then I would finish the stream off with Super Mario Bros. 2: The Lost Levels. Because I know that game's difficult, and I probably wouldn't have even finished it tonight. That's what I thought was going to happen. Turns out I'm not even going to start that game tonight, and I might not even finish this one. I genuinely do have to go to bed, like 2 minutes ago. So, we'll see. But then again, there's things like coffee. Do I really need to go to bed? Yes, but maybe not now. I want to finish. I'm finishing this game tonight. I don't care about that. That I am doing. I'm finishing this game. But back to the marathon. I'm running out of things to talk about, so I'm kind of using up all my topics that I wanted to talk about at some point during the stream, but oh well. Yeah, I was going to do this by myself, decided not to. I think that's a cool decision. What's my hair doing? There were a lot of games, maybe not a lot, but there were a handful of games that I actually wasn't even gonna play originally when I was doing this by myself. Like for example, Super Mario RPG for the SNES. I wasn't gonna play that originally because I had just played it near the end of 2024, which is kind of a long time ago, but not really. It's still pretty fresh in my mind, so I wasn't even gonna play that one. But I figured now that I'm streaming, I have... Why did I do that? Why did I actually do that? That's a game over? No. It gives me more of an excuse to replay it, because now instead of playing it like silently, I can talk while I play it, and that's a little more interesting. I don't know, it gives me more of a reason to play it. And for video purposes too. Oh my gosh, dude. I'm not talking. I'm done talking. Until I beat this, I'm done talking. All right. I know I said I was going to beat it tonight, but I need to go to bed. I really, really, really want to stick to the promise I made to myself that I would not use save states or any type of cheat. So I'm not going to. I'm just going to save it for tomorrow. I think I can stream tomorrow. Yeah, I can. Save it for tomorrow. We'll come back to it with a fresh mind if I'm not sick. Excuse me. Excuse me again. Thank you for watching. The guy or girl or person from Argentina, if you're watching this VOD, then sorry that the stream ended. It was a pleasure talking to you. If anyone else is watching, thank you. I'm gonna end the stream here. Little hour, 20-minute stream. Yeah, unfortunately, we beat Super Mario Bros. Today, just not versus Super Mario Bros. So I guess there's that. We beat like the first mainline Mario game today. There's something. I can finally make the category not Super Mario Bros. But yeah, thanks for watching. Should be back tomorrow with more Mario Marathon for you guys. Thank you and good night.